So these are the recent advances in the management of arthritis. Along with this conventional medical treatment of the arthritis, we will be talking about the surgical aspects also. Frankly speaking, people keep on saying that this is a degenerative disease and you cannot cure it. And that's true. Frankly speaking, people keep on aging and their joints also age with this. So how to regress that progress and what we can offer them, that is my topic. It's one of the top 3 healthcare problems and almost 50% of the population is affected with an increasing incidence and can affect all people with all ages. All of you know the anatomy and the disease, if we define it, it is a slowly progressive disease of synovial joints occurring late in life and characterized pathologically by focal degeneration of cartilage. So as we age, our cartilage degenerates. Women have a higher incidence than men and overall incidence is around 2.95% about 1,000 people. 80% of the people over 70 years, they suffer from knee osteoarthritis, which is more common than other joints. There are few types like inflammatory arthritis. There are the various kinds of rheumatoid arthritis, a few connective tissue disorders, gout, seronegative spondyloarthritis, juvenile chronic arthritis and septic arthritis and few miscellaneous ones. We'll be focusing ourselves on osteoarthritis, which is a major chunk of joint pains. There is no proven effective treatment. And their new therapeutic approaches include patient education, lifestyle management, relief of pain by and swelling, and achieving an optimal joint functions. There are few drugs available which are fast acting like painkillers. There are few disease modifying agents and then joint replacements. As you see, a normal joint is a vertical axis and this is an arthritic knee which has got a varus deformity. The knee joint goes into deform, it is subluxed and lot of osteophytes are there. And the alignment goes into a wrong position. Aim of this treatment of osteoarthritis, prevention of osteoarthritis and to provide a stable and pain-free walk. Drugs, as I said, painkillers are all useful only in the early stages. There are few other modalities like heat therapy, local ointments, physiotherapy, but they have a temporary effect. And the best thing is to have lifestyle management like weight reduction and all. As you all know about glucosamine and other disease modifying drugs, so today we will be speaking upon an innovative drug which is a nuclear factor kappa B NF-κB inhibitor, and it is known as curcumin, which Cadila has just innovated. So what's the role of curcumin in rheumatoid arthritis? There was a pilot study of curcumin in which 18 patients with rheumatoid arthritis were treated for almost 15 days, and that improved joint swelling, morning stiffness and walking time. It is very well tolerated as compared to other painkillers, and it has a better GI tolerability. And the inference was that it is an effective and well tolerated drug in the treatment of RA when it is combined with some other drugs. And this is a combination therapy when it is given with some other drugs, like when it is given with celecoxib, it enhances the action of celecoxib on COX-2, and so there is a decreased need of painkiller. Curcumin is given in combination with prednisolone. This provides an additive anti-inflammatory action through inhibition of inflammatory cytokines, has a significant reduction in the joint swelling, and there is a reduced demand of steroids and so less side effects. So the aim is, let's make life pain-free. These new things, new drugs, as you know, everything cannot, this is a degenerative disease, we cannot replace and treat patients surgically. So there are various drugs available and we keep on, people can keep on researching about the drugs and doctors keep on trying about these drugs so that we can provide pain relief and a stable walk with the help of some medicines. There are lot many medicines available in market, and these research products, they have to prove their usefulness, how better they are as compared to the other drugs. The surgical interventions, I'm a joint replacement surgeon, and I know these drugs can prevent the progression of the disease for a small time only. But as the age increases, the person becomes severe, they have more grey hair, the more degeneration into the joints, and they lastly come into a surgical state. So we need not to leave our patients limping, and we can replace them. There are few surgical interventions, and the only aim is to decrease or eliminate pain and to improve physiology of the joint, that is, function of the joint. Available surgical interventions into this osteoarthritis are arthroscopy. We debride the joint and remove all weak bodies and the degenerated tissues. We do some osteotomies, we cut the bones and we change the alignment, or we can replace the degenerated surface. The indication is pain interfering with normal routine, then stability of the joint, and if you require a painkiller every day which has not many side effects. And the only aim is a pain-free form. When I now focus on Indian patients, they do come with a delayed presentation, have marked deformities. There are lot many advantages of total knee replacement or TKR. Stable and improved, patients become better mobile, and the quality of life improves. We add quality years to the age of the patient. There are few myths, lot many doctors are over here, and sometimes it is patient comes with so many questions, and they have few myths. So we have to answer them. That the society thinks that TKR is not a successful operation. They correlate it with Atal Bihari Vajpayee's operation. And they say that वो ठीक नहीं हुए तो हम कैसे ठीक हो सकते हैं? They say that it is an expensive surgery. Body may not accept a foreign body whatever implant is made of. And you need a change in lifestyle. आप बैठ नहीं पा सकते कभी, आप ज़मीन पे नहीं बैठ सकते, आप स्क्वाट नहीं कर सकते. They say कि कुछ सालों के बाद joints खराब हो जाते हैं, so the life of the joint is short. और बहुत सारे तो ये भी कहते हैं कि साहब अभी तो मैं चल रहा हूँ, शायद रिप्लेस कराने के बाद में चल भी लूँ. What we do in a total knee replacement is, you can see we are aligning a joint, the femur and tibia. After this is the X-ray of a replaced joint. You can see the replaced plates over there. These are the femoral part, femoral processes, tibial processes, which are fixed with the help of a bone cement. What activities can be done after TKR are that you can walk on, you can climb stairs, you can sit, you can do all kinds of jogging, running, cycling, sexual activities and sports also. There are few cases of interest. You can see a villus deformity here in a joint. This is her X-ray. Just see the condition of the joint. This is a damaged joint, and such kind of osteophytes, bone pieces, loose bodies, they are visible. One of the medial compartment you can show it is denuded. There is no cartilage at all on the femoral side as well as on the tibial side, and on the lateral side some cartilage is available. This is what happens. That's why it is known as a degenerated disease. The whole of the cartilage is gone. Few surgical steps. With the help of these inventories and jigs, we make cuts and we replace them. Few snaps from the OT. This is a pulse lavage system by which we just wash out the joint and we remove all debris. Bone becomes dry, and this is the processes. I'll be trying to put something. There are so many things which we really do not know. So patient, as the acceptability of this procedure is increasing, so we must know basic facts about this disease as well as the procedure. And the joint is fit. And this is a replaced joint. Few other cases, this was a bilateral involvement. Just see the condition of the joint here. Lot of osteophytosis. Patient was not able to just move and bend his knee. This is a replaced joint. In this, only the femoral component is replaced with a metallic component, and the lower part there is just a polythene replacement. So there are various kinds of prostheses available which are a surgeon can choose from that variety according to the demand of the patients, according to affordability of the patients, and what a patient exactly needs from you. Patients 84 years was replaced, and they are all, whatever I am showing, they are all different kinds of processes from different companies. Just look at the condition of this joint. Hardly any joint space and lot many very high varus deformity. Patient came into this condition. This is a fixed flexion deformity of the knee. He cannot make it straight. This is our replacement in which we can have a joint line, a well-maintained, stable joint line is there so that he can move upon now. This is a video presentation of a lady which is a pre-operative walk. She's an old lady. Small steps, painful gait, slow speed. She's around 66, 67 years. She had a bilateral involvement, both the knees were involved. She's the mother of a doctor working in Bareilly itself. And this is a post-operative walk. When we replace the joints and we align the joints, the knee joint becomes straight, the gait becomes better, the speed becomes better, and it is painless now. Whatever distance she could hardly walk, now she is able to walk better. Few more cases. Lifestyle managements, try to reduce, ask them to reduce their weight, and there are few things which can delay the progress of the disease. But suppose if a patient comes into an irreversible state, you need not to leave the homes, and you can very well replace your joints. Thank you so much.